So we have a B7 Audi A4, and I already started taking off the stuff to do the timing belt. I have the kit from FCP Euro, so I'm just currently just loosening the bolt. The front bumper comes off really easy. It just 2 screws in the lower fender well right down here. What else did I take off? There's 1 screw in the front. What else? There's 2 right here in the center, and then there's 2 more in the left, in the right fender well and the left fender well, and it should come off pretty easy after that. But now I'm up to the top bolt to remove the front support with the radiator and the condenser and everything like that. So I'm just gonna loosen those, and then I'm gonna work my way around, take this off right here, the crash bar. So I'm gonna work to the crash bar right now. Crash bar should come off pretty and fairly easy. It's not really hard, so I'm gonna get to work and you guys are gonna watch. So right now I took off the 3 bolts for the crash bar. They're sitting right here. There's 3 bolts, and I believe they are a 13 millimeter to get off the crash bar. So next, take off this T25 in the center, right underneath the headlights. Remove it. So that's out. All right, the front support should be fairly loose right now. So if I pull it forward, don't forget to take this rubber piece off. Take that off. What else? Okay, also you want to pop the hood latch out. I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now. Okay, and it pops right out. Just like that. Okay, okay, that's out. Let's see what else I have to remove. That's fairly loose. Also, you don't have to remove the AC line. Don't really interfere with the AC line, because you could just move the front support. You could just move it over to this side. So ignore the AC line. We don't need to remove that. Headlights. Let's see. Okay, we're good on the headlights. So let's hop over to this side right here. So now we're gonna remove the other T25 screw right below the headlight. So remove that one, put it with the bunch you have. What line is this now? Okay, here's the timing belt. The water pump. The water pump is definitely leaking for sure. I could take you guys closer and let you guys see what's going on. If you look closely at the water pump, you can see that the stain marks are right there. So the water pump is definitely leaking, and the water pump is shot. When the customer got the car, he stated that the previous owner had replaced the timer belt and water pump, but obviously it wasn't replaced because you could tell it's leaking from right there. Whenever Volkswagen and Audi is leaking coolant, they'll always leave a stain mark right underneath where it's leaking. So that's definitely false information. The previous owner did not replace the timing belt and water pump. So I'm gonna text the customer right now and let him know. So see you guys in a few. Big smoke. Top that center right now. And you want to rotate the motor clockwise. So and you look at the mark. Got the 13 should work. But you wanna mark how you have this thing right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and snap a quick picture of it, because you wanna put the same one just like how that one was. So I'm gonna end the video and snap a quick picture. So I take a quick picture, so now I can go ahead and just loosen it, and then tensioner should just be released off the belt. So there we go, tensioner is off the belt. So now I could go ahead and I could pretty much take the belt off. So I could go ahead and just pop this off. That's the tensioner. So now the tensioner is off, and now the belt is off, and everything still should pretty line up in the same position. So my next step is just gonna get these other little cam gear loose. So I'm gonna pop that one loose. I'm at least gonna get the belt back on before I even go inside tonight, because it's getting pretty dark outside. So I'm loosen the water pumps if you got the correct size for everything. So these are the water pump bolts, 10 millimeter. So that one is out. We got one more to go. Oops. It fell, but I still got it. Be careful, because it's gonna leak coolant. So I'm just place my drain bucket right underneath the car. Drain bucket is close to underneath the car, so that should just kind of help catch some coolant a little bit if there's any coolant inside this motor, because This thing was leaking like crazy. So just go ahead and grab your pry bar if you have one. And then you should be able to just pry it right off. Okay. Let's do the other side. Okay. Get it in the correct position. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm just gonna get the water pump to sit inside of here. So right now, everything is pretty much done. I already spun the crank 2 times and everything lined back up where everything was at.